Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It is Pastor Nick. It is daylight savings time, as you guys know, so it's a little bit darker. Actually, I forgot to open up the window to get good light. But anyway, good morning to you. Very excited. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope you had a great Sunday at church. I don't know what happened this Sunday at our church. Some folks were playing hooky. I don't know if they were playing hooky or just daylight savings time got them. But it seemed like we had a lighter attendance Sunday than normal. But anyway, good morning, everybody. I hope that we're ready for the week, ready for Marketplace Monday. Today, we are talking about the 90-day review strategy, how to prove your worth remotely. How to prove your worth remotely. One of the things that we need to understand is we're talking over the last couple of weeks about working remote, how to make that experience better for you, how to ensure you're getting the visibility you need, how to ensure you're getting promoted like you need, how to ensure that the things that you're doing are being recognized. These are all very important things when it comes to remote working. But working remotely does, as you know, if you do work remotely, have its advantages, but it also presents big challenges. And that big challenge, or the biggest challenge, is called visibility. Visibility. And I will tell you again, I've said this before when it comes to this subject that we're covering, it's not only for remote workers. I know a lot of people that struggle in corporate America with visibility, meaning their bosses know what they're doing, know what they're contributing. So, if your leadership isn't consistently seeing your efforts, recognizing your efforts, understanding your efforts, it's easy to be overlooked when it comes time for raises, when it comes time for promotions. If your company decides to downsize, very easy to be overlooked. That's why you need a proactive 90-day review strategy. And I'll tell you another thing. I've covered this before, and I would be willing to bet if I took a survey on right now, we don't have a lot of people on right now. We probably have about 15 or 20, maybe 25 people on right now. But if I were to ask you to put in the chat, how many people proactively in the last 90 days, okay, January, February, March, we're in March. How many people have already this year proactively talked to their leadership about a review or are already thinking about it? Because going into April, you definitely, if your leadership isn't asking you for a review, you need to be asking them for a review. How many of you are thinking about that? If that's you, put in there, I've already asked, or yes, I was planning to ask. Okay. And you'll see, I don't think a lot of people say they have. They may. Maybe you guys are listening, but we've talked about this before. But in today's episode, what I want to do is I want to cover again proven methodology, right? Or proven methods that will showcase your value, document your wins. We've talked about this before, and ensure that you are on leadership's radar. It's very, very important. If you want to secure your next raise or your next promotion, don't leave it to chance. You've got to take control of this process. Okay. Now that goes for if you work remote or not. This will work for either one. And I'll give you a great quote. George Bernard Shaw said this. George Bernard Shaw said this. He said, "Don't wait for opportunity, create opportunity. Don't wait for opportunity, create opportunity." Right? So how do we do this? How do we prepare? How do we get on the radar without looking overzealous, without looking like we're trying to be a self-promoter, without looking like, it's just about us? How do we accomplish this the right way? Number one, write this down. Ask for feedback early and often. Okay, it's not 90 days out. Ask for feedback early and often. What do you mean, Pastor? Don't wait for an annual review. Request structured feedback every 30, every 60, every 90 days. And then once a quarter, ask for a recap of it all. Even when you're in your 90-day review, it should not be a surprise to you. Your 90-day review should just be a recap of your 30, 60, and 90 days, right? Or your quarterly review should just be a recap of your 30, 60, 90-day review, right? Regular feedback helps you adjust and prove that you are coachable. Even if in 30 days they give you a bad mark, let's just say your boss says, you know what, man, Jack, I really love the job that you're doing, but you know what? I've noticed at least once a week you're late to work. You're at least once a week you're late to work. In the next 30 days, you make a point to be at work on time every day. At the end of that review, in the next 30 days, if they don't bring that up, you bring it up. Hey, in the last review, you said I was late to work at least once every week. How did I do this month? Oh man, you were great. You were at work every day. How about that, right? Now you get it documented. And then to put the icing on the cake, in the next 30-day review, hey, how did it, I know the first 30 days we talked, how did I do overall for the quarter? You ended up really turning things around. You ended up doing real well relative to being on time. Now you turned a negative into a positive, okay? So that leads me to number 2, which is document and qualify your wins. Document, write that down, document and qualify your wins. Keep a record of your key. You don't know how many people don't do this, man. This is serious stuff. If you ever have to correct your LinkedIn profile, if you ever have to update your resume, these are key things. You need to keep a record of your contributions, the metrics of what you've improved upon in your position, and provide feedback from other colleagues or clients. Sometimes when you've done a great job on a project and somebody gives you good feedback, ask them, send them a request from LinkedIn. Hey, could you go on LinkedIn and give me a write-up? A lot of times they'll do that. You start building your LinkedIn. Let's say you're a customer service rep. Don't ask for just a referral for the company. Ask for a personal referral. Why? What's the key takeaway here? Numbers and impact-driven results make your case undeniable. Now, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you sound like. Those personal things get taken out. Emotion gets taken out. Numbers don't lie. Impact-driven results make you unstoppable, make you undeniable. Okay? Number 3, align with leadership's goals. Stop making it all about you. Demonstrate how your work directly contributes to the company's objectives. Align with leadership's goals. Number 3, align with leadership's goals. You need to align your goals and your contributions, and you need to demonstrate how they align with what the company is trying to accomplish. Promotion goes to those who drive business outcomes, not who you like, not who looks the best. Just because you wear pretty makeup and you got pretty hair, or just because you wear a nice suit and you're handsome, that's not going to get you a promotion. I know today's world tells you it's all about how you look, and that's baloney. Outcomes, that's what matters. Promotion goes to those who drive outcomes, not those who just work hard. That's another thing. You can be a hard worker, but if you're not driving outcomes, you're working hard frivolously, right? Number 4, y'all get anything else? Give me a thumbs up. I ask all the time. I put this stuff together. I don't know, if it's helping you guys. If it's not, again, this helps for if you're a remote worker. This helps if you're not a remote worker. This helps to teach you how to build a resume for the future job. Maybe not this job, right? This helps. It will help get you in a business thinking mindset. So you're thinking differently about your job. You're thinking differently about your career. You're thinking differently about how to talk. You're thinking differently about how to act. You know, the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So give me a thumbs up. I mean, if this is helping you and it's something that you feel is going to benefit you, let me know. Because I really don't want to do things just do them. I want to do things that are going to benefit you. Number 4, what this does is it builds a case for your raise. It builds a case for your promotion, right? So you have to create a concise, results-backed summary of your accomplishments and of your growth. And it can't be lies. It can't be lies. Well, Pastor, what if I failed in my last job? What if I got fired? You know, what do I do there? That's okay. You got to be able to talk about it. And you got to be honest. Hey, you know, the truth is I took that job. I got a little bit ahead of my skis. You know, I was a good salesperson. I was a good trainer. I was a good individual contributor. They wanted me to go into management. To be quite honest with you, I didn't have the training that I thought, that now I know I needed. There were some areas that I still needed development in, I still need to be built up in. And just to be honest, I struggled. You know, there were other people succeeding. It wasn't the company's fault. It wasn't my manager's fault. You know, I just did not grasp the difference of individual contribution to what it takes to make that leap to being somebody that leads 6, 7 people. And, you know, at the end of the day, what I'm doing now is I'm going to take a step back to being an individual contributor. While I'm there, I'm going to try to be a real asset. I want to work for a strong manager, a strong leader that over the next couple of years, I could really adhere to their agenda, but I can develop myself in the areas that I know I need to be developed. So you have to build a case for your raise. You have to build a case for your promotion. There's a lot of ways that conversation could have went. I was just giving you another one, but it's got to be results backed. Then even in that failure, you talk about some things you did achieve. Hey, I did this. I took the team from here to there. I did that. You got to be able to talk about it. Managers need proof to advocate for you, right? It makes their job easier. A manager needs proof. They need proof to advocate for you. They can't just advocate for you because they like you. Okay? And then lastly for today, confidently make your ask. What does that mean? Timing and delivery matter. I don't care if you have the data. I don't care if you have the feedback. I don't care if you're ready. If the company's in the midst of doing layoffs, that's not the time to go ask for a raise. Know what's going on. Know your company. Know where they're at. Know where they're going. The perfect time to ask for a promotion or a raise is when the company's expanding. When you hear the CEO just get done giving a great town hall, hey, we're going to be expanding. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing that. Now's the time. Timing and delivery matter. Use data. Use your feedback. And watch this. Use the company wins to support your requests. Use the company, write that down. Use the company wins that you've had to support your request. What's the takeaway here, guys? Confidence plus evidence equals stronger negotiation power. Let me say it again. Confidence plus evidence equals stronger negotiation power. Amen. Listen, I hope you all got something out of this today. My takeaway today, my quote for today is simply this: your value doesn't decrease because others don't see it. Your value doesn't decrease because others don't see it, but it is your responsibility to make sure they do. But it is your responsibility to make sure they do. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you got something out of this today. I hope it's been beneficial for you. I hope it helps you get increase. Until Wednesday, Pastor Franny and I will be here for Let's Be the Women. We're continue to review Pastor Franny's book, Building Marriages That Win, working on those marriages. Until then, Pastor Nick saying, enjoy life.